Dear guests, the OPPO Find N2 Flip Global Launch Event will begin in 1 minute. Please take your seats and ensure your phone is switched off or in silent mode. Please welcome Peter Lee, Head of Find Product Line at OPPO.
Hello, everyone. I'm Peter Lee, head of the OPPO flagship product line. I'm so great to see you all here in London, and hello to everyone watching this online. I'm very excited because today we're going to launch our first ever foldable phone for the global market, the OPPO Find N2 Flip. Before diving in, I'd like to talk about our journey with foldable smartphones. In 2018, when we launched the original Find X with its revolutionary pop-up camera, we had already studied R&D for foldables. We believe foldable phones have huge potential. But this new technology also comes with many technical challenges in design and engineering and software. Over the next 4 years, instead of rushing to release to just any foldable phone, we decided to spend more time on R&D to deliver more refined products. That is how we work at OPPO. Our goal has always been to create the best product to delight our users, not necessarily to be the number one, the first in the market. At the end of 2021, we finally launched our first foldable, the OPPO Find N, with a unique landscape flex-on hinges that made the crease almost visible. Just 2 months ago, we launched the Find N2, which is the world's lightest foldable of its kind, even lighter than some traditional flagships. Both Find N and Find N2 have received a lot of great feedback from many of you, showing us that extra time spent refining these products was well worth the effort. While innovating horizontally folding devices, we're also working on another folding format, the vertically folding or flip style. The flip phones give you a big screen that can easily become compact and fit comfortably in any pocket. However, compared with traditional phones, they come with more compromises, like a smaller battery that doesn't even last a day, and an average camera system that delivers just average shots. Also, you have to open the phone basically every time you want to use it because the cover screen is too tiny to even show more than one notification. We think a good flip phone can't have any of these compromises. In fact, there are 4 principles that we took into consideration. First, it needs to have an intuitive design that is easier instead of harder to use. As a folding phone, it should have an invisible crease that doesn't annoy you. It should be very durable, and as a good daily driver, it needs to have an all-day battery life. Only if we accomplish all 4 of these principles, at the same time, can we call it a truly good flip. I'd like to start with the first and the most fundamental one, the intuitive design. How can we create a design that is easier and more intuitive to use? We think the key is the cover screen, because it is the first screen you interact with all the time. On a flip phone, a good cover screen should be able to easily and intuitively handle those light and simple tasks that we do a lot every day, like checking notifications, replying to messages with a simple yes or no, or toggling settings. The problem is that current flip phones generally use tiny horizontal outer displays that are not so comfortable to use. You can only see one notification, so you often have to keep scrolling. And when taking selfies with the main camera, you cannot see the full preview because camera sensors are also vertical. You either get a tiny preview or heavily cropped images where you don't really know what's going on. So the first key learning we had is that in order to design a truly useful cover screen, it needs to be a vertical, instead of horizontal. Then we want to make it as big as possible because you can simply see and do more with bigger screen. To do that, we tailor-made a special OLED panel by minimizing the bezels, giving you an almost all-screen look. So not only is it easier and more intuitive to use, but it also looks fantastic. Let's take a look. It looks incredible, isn't it, right? Yeah. At 3.26 inches, Find N to Flip has the largest cover screen of any flip available today. Yeah, it almost edge to edge on 3 sides, and the whole screen lies completely flush with the case, flowing seamless without interruption. With this huge vertical layout, everything becomes easier. Now, you can see more of your notifications, 6 notifications versus 1 or 2 other devices. You can see a lot more content without the need for endless scrolling. When using mainstream messaging apps, including SMS, WhatsApp, Messenger, Line, or Telegram, you can quickly reply to messages by using built-in phrases or without having open up the phone. Just so simple. We're also working with Google to bring speech-to-text to these messaging apps on the cover screen. This feature will let you reply to messages by dictating your responses with your voice. In addition to better handling notifications, you can also toggle your settings faster on a single screen. 9 toggles on Find N to Flip versus 3 or 4 on the other devices. We've also introduced a host of smart widgets. See what the weather is going to be like, or set a timer. You can do it all without opening the phone. We're also working to add controls for other popular apps on the cover screen. For example, when using Spotify, you will be able to control your music right there on the outer screen. The cover screen is also great to show your personality. Our new interactive pet wallpapers lets you choose your favorite animal to interact with your phone, together with you. You can also set your favorite chips as your wallpapers, which I know many of you really love. We also added Always On Display. In addition to supporting time, date, and notifications, the Find N to Flip can display your personal Bitmoji stickers in line with your preference and daily routine. With so many useful features, Find N to Flip will redefine the cover screen experience. You will really love it. The phone looks beautiful with simple, flat, polished aluminum sides. We've also added a unique hinge design. It has a micro-curved texture inspired by flowing waves of water. Find N to Flip is available in 2 colors. The first is Astral Black, an elegant matte glass with OPPO glow technologies, which creates a silky texture that glimmers in the light. The second color is Moonlit Purple. It has a soft shimmer with our exclusive diffuse textures. So unlike traditional glossy glass, Find N2 Flip attracts fewer fingerprints, retains its pristine beauty. The Find N2 Flip weighs just 191 grams and measures 7.45 millimeters when open. It's surprisingly thin and light. Combined with the curved back cover, it feels like truly belongs in your hand. And of course, the best thing about a Flip is that you can fold it in half and easily stow it in a pocket or a bag. A big screen in a compact size. We've also designed a special vegan leather case that comes in 2 colors with a clever handle, which makes it easier to pull the compact Flip from your pocket. That is the beautiful design of Find N2 Flip. Looks great, feels great, and most importantly, is more intuitive to use, thanks to the unique big vertical screen. But there's one more thing we haven't talked about yet, the camera. With this new design, we're also able to create an incredible camera system with tons of unique and practical features. Next, I would like to invite Nora Wilson, Product Manager of ColorOS, to explain more.
Thanks, Peter. With the unique design of Find N2 Flip, we have created our most versatile camera, starting with a groundbreaking selfie experience. Swipe from the cover screen or just simply double press the volume button. Frame your shot with the cover screen preview and then use the main camera to take ultra clear selfies. And once again, since our cover screen is vertical, like a traditional phone, you can see the preview with almost no crop, much better than the experience from a horizontal cover screen where you can only see a small portion. Find N2 Flip also supports FlexForm mode, which can hover between 45 degrees to 110 degrees, so you can use your Find N2 Flip hands-free. Next time when you hang out with your friends and want to take a group selfie, you can simply put the phone on the table, and with the help of FlexForm mode, trigger the shutter release with a gesture and get an ultra-clear group selfie. And since you're shooting with the main camera, the image quality is miles better than shooting with selfie cameras of traditional phones. We equipped a 50-megapixel flagship-level Sony sensor, which has the same sensor size as our camera flagship Find X5 Pro, and is even bigger than the sensor used in the iPhone 14. When compared with other flip phones, the sensor is way better, around 30% larger than the competition. You can really see the difference in details and dynamic range from the sample shots. Even at 2x zoom, the photos you get from the Find N2 Flip are still very clear because we have 50 megapixels to crop from. Next, the 2 screens on Find N2 Flip can also be used at the same time. With dual preview, Find N2 Flip can show camera previews on both the main and cover screens at the same time. You can easily see what you look like on the big cover screen and then strike the perfect pose. It's a perfect tool for taking better portraits. And with the bigger sensor, the quality is just so much better when you compare it with other products. In addition to selfies and portraits, the versatility of Find N2 Flip means you can simply get more creative. One of the best camera tricks is to shoot at a low angle, which is widely used in photography for a fascinating perspective. With Find N2 Flip, shooting at a low angle is much easier. Simply set the angle to 60 degrees or below, and the camera will automatically switch to waist-level framing, which will show a preview of the shot on the lower half of the screen. It's also much easier to shoot time lapses. With Find N2 Flip, you don't need a tripod anymore because you have a built-in one with FlexForm mode. So much easier. Find N2 Flip is also equipped with a high-quality 32-megapixel selfie camera using another Sony flagship sensor with an autofocus lens, the first in any flip. This front-facing camera is great for super clear selfies, as you can see here. With FlexForm mode, you can take selfies hands-free. And the wider lens with autofocus means that you can fit more into the frame. The selfie camera is also perfect for hands-free online meetings. We've specifically optimized it with mainstream apps like WhatsApp to work with FlexForm mode. Plus, the camera of Find N2 Flip is co-developed with the legendary camera manufacturer Hasselblad. So you get more natural colors, which you can clearly see from the sample shots. You also get unique Hasselblad features like X-Pan with a wide cinematic aspect ratio. The Find N2 Flip is equipped with Mary Silicon X, our in-house imaging MPU, for shooting ultra-clear 4K video, even at night. Also, with FlexForm mode, you can even take videos like a camcorder for more stable video shooting and easy camera panning. And again, you can see previews on both the main and cover screens for better framing. With the unique design, with a big cover screen and FlexForm mode, we have designed our most versatile camera system yet. It's the best phone for taking selfies and a lot more. We're redefining the camera experience. And we cannot wait to see how people use Find N2 Flip's camera to explore their worlds in the coming months. Now, let me introduce Arne, the head of product management, to talk more about the advanced hardware of the Find N2 Flip.
Thank you very much, Nora. OPPO Find N2 Flip combines a form factor that is perfectly pocketable with a large screen, great for entertainment and productivity. Once you open it, you are greeted by the gorgeous 6.8-inch AMOLED in cinematic 21:9 aspect ratio. It supports 120 Hz dynamic refresh rate and up to 1,600 nits peak brightness, making it easily one of the best displays in any foldable yet. So you can get most out of it, we've developed a special anti-reflection film. This film brings reflectivity down to just 1%, which is 5 times less than what you get with other foldables. Blacks are deeper, contrasts are higher, and it's simply much easier and better to read outdoors. When you're flicking through social media or you're catching up with the latest YouTube videos, you will not only benefit from the great display as such. You will also appreciate the very minimal crease, which otherwise is always a huge topic for foldables. The crease on a foldable is largely determined by the hinge which supports the display. Some foldables use a U-shaped hinge, but this design creates a pretty sharp folding angle, which leads to a deeper crease. Very noticeable when you're browsing through your apps, for example. At OPPO, we've addressed this challenge developing our Flexion hinge. First used on the original Find N, the Flexion hinge features a water drop shape compared to the U shape, for a much more gentle fold and therefore a noticeably smaller crease. With Find N to Flip, we are making a big step forward with the introduction of the new Flexion hinge. The new Flexion hinge is next-level engineering. It's smaller and offers a crease which is 63% more narrow than the one on the original Find N. This makes the Find N the flip phone with the most invisible crease, according to our lab tests, and therefore the flip phone with the best experience. Thank you. Just have a look at the Find N to Flip compared to another flip phone. That's a pretty big difference, right? Yes. In addition to the visual and tactile improvements that you get, the new Flexion hinge also ensures industry-leading durability. First of all, when you close Find N to Flip, there is no gap between the sides. This doesn't just look good, but it also keeps dirt and dust out. So you don't have to worry about debris getting into the phone, damaging it. With stronger materials like steel that is 25% more durable and carbon fiber reinforced polymer, such as a more durable multi-layer display, Find N to Flip can handle just more folds. How many? TV Rhineland put it through its paces, and they have certified that our phone can handle 400,000 folding cycles. That is 400,000 times open and close. If you would open your phone for 100 times a day, you could continue doing that for more than the next 10 years. We've even tested the hinge and the display in the extremes. Minus 20 degrees, plus 50 degrees to make sure it lasts. Here's a video to show you how we've tortured Find N to Flip in the lab.
The OPPO Find N to Flip looks strikingly familiar. No bumps, no interruptions, no compromises. Creating the perfect flat-screen folding phone isn't easy. At OPPO, we challenge ourselves constantly. Can we make it lighter, more durable, like a traditional phone, with an innovative foldable experience? The answer to everything had to be yes. We upgraded the hinge structure, adding a quarter spindle element, so you can use the phone part folded. While the new hinge design and superior seal defense against dust, our screen had to be strong and flexible. So we tested multiple materials to find the perfect solution, opting for precision etching across the flexible stainless steel plate and pliable plastic for even more support. So when it's open flat, you can use the phone as you would any other, and when folded shut, the reticular matrix plate adjusts precisely within the hinge. From drops to tumbles, it's proven to withstand a lifetime of use before leaving the factory. It's independently tested by TÜV Rheinland and can handle 400,000 folds at room temperature, perform perfectly up to minus 20 degrees. And even in 50-degree heat, with the ability to fold 100,000 times. Engineering excellence creates a harmony of parts that move together as one. Welcome to the flip side.
Maybe I'm biased, but this could be the best hinge in any foldable so far. The new Flexion hinge provides much better durability, a no-gap design, the most invisible crease, and it does enable flex form mode. Now, I might point out the obvious, saying that all of us here and those watching online use our phones for more and more things each day. It should come at zero surprise that long-lasting battery life is a key feature the phone users demand, and also a very good reason to change. So far, flip phones have failed to support this, to power you through the day. And we think this can be done better. No matter its very compact dimensions, the Find N2 Flip packs a large 4,300 mAh battery, the biggest battery in any flip by far. Thank you. In order to achieve this, we've optimized the mechanical design, like moving the SIM tray for an additional 100 mAh, for example. We've reduced the size of key components, like the Flexion hinge. Leveraging OPPO's expertise in battery technology, the cells used for Find N2 Flip are self-developed, high-density cells that offer more power compared to traditional cells. Then, we also work closely with MediaTek to optimize the flagship 4-nanometer Dimensity 9000 Plus specifically and exclusively for the Find N2 Flip. The result is even better battery life without compromising on performance. Whether you spend your time on video calls, social media, or you're streaming the latest episodes of your favorite show, you'll get more of everything. We've even measured against non-foldables, and it does keep up. OPPO is well known for fast charging, and Find N2 Flip is no different to that. With 44-watt SuperVOOC, it offers the fastest charging in any flip. "15 minutes of charging is enough for 34% of charge. And a full 100% charge takes less than 1 hour. A bit more practical, 15 minutes of charging will provide you up to 4 hours of video streaming, plus 4 hours of music streaming, plus 1 additional hour of social media. So battery anxiety is definitely not a reason not to get a Find N2 Flip. And there's a lot more that makes this phone a great experience. Like, for example, signal performance. Our engineers designed an antenna layout with antennas top and side, which will ensure strong 5G and Wi-Fi signal, whether the Find N2 Flip is used in hand, open, closed, or lying on a table in flex form mode. And speaking of 5G, as another first in foldables, OPPO Find N2 Flip can support 2 SIMs with 5G at the same time. That's super easy and perfect to handle for people having 2 SIM cards, one for personal use, one for business use, or when you're traveling abroad, adding a local SIM card. For maximum usability, we have created 360-degree NFC using a 3-antenna layout. Very, very convenient when paying with your phone or when using it for ticketing, like here in London for the Tube. You don't even have to flip it. And for those of you in gaming, an X-axis linear motor provides real-time haptic feedback, while powerful stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos support rival the on-screen visuals. Now, great hardware is nothing without a great software experience. And therefore, we've been very lucky to have our partner, Google, always on our side in this journey. To tell you more about it, please welcome John French, EMA Managing Director at Google.
Thank you, Arne. I'm excited to be here today on stage for the launch of the OPPO Find N2 to launch more foldable devices to the Android ecosystem. This OPPO foldable device is impressive with its almost invisible crease and large cover screen. The compact design makes it enjoyable to experience all your favorite Google apps like Chrome, like Google Photos, and Google Lens. It also comes with security, protections through our Play Protect, keeping your mobile experience fresh and secure and in your pocket for longer. We've also integrated with OPPO to integrate Android features into the Find N2 Flip that help it connect to all of your other smart devices in your life. With Fast Pair, this foldable lets you easily connect to devices from earbuds to Wear OS smartwatches with a single tap, whether you're at home or whether you're on the go. And with Nearby Share, you can easily share photos, videos, and other files to other devices, even when you don't have an internet connection. Nearby Share also helps you offer control over your smartphone's visibility to everyone, all of your contacts, or with just a few friends, so that you're always sharing with the right person. Thank you, OPPO, for your continued partnership in bringing connected experiences across the Android ecosystem. We cannot wait for everyone to enjoy the Find N2 Flip. I'll hand back to Peter. Thank you so much.
Thanks, John. It's always a pleasure to work with Google. I'm pleased to announce that OPPO Find N2 Flip customers will have access to the Google One 100 GB plan at no extra cost for up to 6 months. So you can enjoy expanded storage across Google Photos, Gmail, and Google Drive, and also save all of your data without worry out of space. Delivering a reliable software experience is the top priority for OPPO. I'm excited to let you know that the Find N2 Flip users can have 4 years of major ColorOS updates and 5 years of security updates. Yeah. Yeah. Last but not least, aside from designing the best products, we also want to do more for the planet we all live on. Find N2 Flip is the first OPPO product to use 100% recyclable materials in its packaging. We use natural fiber recovered from the recycled papers and plants such as sugarcane and bamboo, making it 100% biodegradable. And with our energy conservation activities and energy efficiency programs, starting from 2022, we have managed to reduce the 6,000 tons of greenhouse gas emission annually. These are all important steps in our commitment to doing more, doing better for the future of our planet. And that's the OPPO Find N2 Flip. Our very first flip phone, and a phone with many breakthroughs. It has more intuitive design with a large vertical cover screen. It shows more information and makes the camera system more versatile. It's got a super small crease that doesn't bother you. It's also extremely durable, certified for 400,000 folds. And it comes with the huge 4,300 milliampere battery and the 44 watts fast charging. So you can enjoy the phone all day, worry-free. With Find to Flip, we're setting a new benchmark. If you are bored with the traditional bar type phone, or you're not satisfied with current flip phone, just buy this one. And then you won't be disappointed, for sure. All right, so here's the video to show our brand new OPPO Find to Flip. Let's take a look. Yeah, thank you. Finally, what I know you've all been waiting for, the price, right? Of course, the specific price will vary in regions, but here in the UK, you can get the 8 plus 256 gigabyte version for only 849 pounds. Yeah. And if you pre-order now, you can get a pair of our flagship Anko X2 earbuds for free. Yeah. For other reasons, you can check OPPO global websites as well as our retail partners for local prices and the latest deals. OPPO has always been an innovator in design by combining the latest technologies with an artistic touch. For Find to Flip, we are working together with Kibu, the Italian design brand known for their iconic creations, on some exciting collaborations, including a cover screen wallpaper design contest. We are really looking forward to this partnership, so please stay tuned for more later this spring. What's more, OPPO is the exclusive smartphone partner for UEFA Champions League. The official pitch-side photographers will use OPPO phones to capture the action as it happens, also in the upcoming UCL finals in June. We'll open a pop-up store called the Champion Flip Phone, together with UCL from March 2nd to 10th in Westfield Square in London. Join us there to get your hands on our first and the best flip and meet a special guest football star, Michael Owen. Yeah, so stay tuned for more details. And finally, thank you for joining the event. Thank you again, and see you next time. All right, thank you.